What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at NewGen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with Agtegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local Agtegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. Agtegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, Agtegra will link your farm to the future. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Club Grill. So, If you can identify both these.
Good evening, baseball fans. Welcome to Live Ticket TV's coverage of the 91st Annual South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament. This game, what number of the game tournament is it? 10? Game 10.
This is game 10.
Of the Amateur Baseball Tournament. Features the Alexandria Angels, the home team on the scoreboard, facing the Clark Traders, the Sunshine versus Eastern Dakota League battle. Cole Larsch alongside Charlie Preen running some color commentary in the cameras. Jody Brozik running the production. Brock Greenfield, you've been hearing him the last couple of games. He's currently standing on the third base coach's box, so we won't have him for today. I'll give you the defensive lineup for Alexandria real quick. Starting on the mound is number 21, Ethan Davis. Then in the outfield, left fielder Peyton Smith. Center fielder Jared Zenz. Right fielder Jacob Giles. And then in the infield, third baseman Pierce Smith. Colin Andy at second base, Tyson Gow at first base, Jordan Gow at shortstop, and Michael Schottmer doing the catching. Starting lineup for Clark, the left fielder number 21, Grayson Flory. He's going to watch strike number 1 from Davis, and he's going to foul one back over the press box for strike number 2.
That ball is worth $2 if you turn it into the concession stand.
Yeah, Flory on the air, 281 average, 15 hits, 4 RBIs, Cole. Probably your guy here at the one hole that's going to create some havoc in this game. You know, big underdogs, if you will, in Clark. The Traders, leading up to this game, heard things from both sides about things that these two teams want to accomplish in this game. For Clark, they had a few good years behind them. Alexandria, the champions coming out of the Sunshine League, and down on strikes looking is Flory.
At $10 for Cadwell Park renovations from Maybe Eye Clinic. Flory gets caught looking. Ethan Davis first strikeout of the night. That'll bring up number 23, David Novak, the catcher. He bats .393 on the season according to our program here. Davis kicks and fires. He's going to line one. It's sky one, left field, going all the way back and bouncing off the wall. Catch will not be made. 360 feet from home plate, and Novak will round second with a double.
Get a shot of him standing there on second base, and a big hit to start this inning. We will have a courtesy runner. It appears to be number
the shortstop, number 14, Rhett Flory.
14, Rhett Flory.
Yes. It's up in the press box.
So now batting for Clark, Rhett Flory, the shortstop. Flory, a .472 hitter on the year. Davis checks the runner, now fires. That was going to be up and in for ball 1. 1-0 count to Flory. Davis with that quick strikeout, then gave up a long double. And that one's hammered.
Hard.
Down the left field line, going back, and gone! Home run, Rhett Flory. Clark will take the early lead, 2-0, to open up this ball game. What a shot by Rhett Flory. Peyton Smith looked at it, watched it go, and then the wind must have carried it just a little bit. Wind is blowing out to left field, and he just couldn't quite catch up to it. It went over the fence. I might guess about 360 out there in left field. Early 2-0 lead for the Clark Traders.
Batting cleanup for Clark, the center fielder, number 25, Brent Griffith.
That'll bring up Brent Griffith, the center fielder. Griffith .395 hitting on the season.
Yeah, 19 hits on the season as well. 17 RBIs. Goes up to bat, and who would have guessed the Clark Traders have a lead in this game?
First pitch paints the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. Second pitch swung on, little duck snort over second baseman.
Traders
That'll
are hitting
go
the ball
in for a single.
Traders are hitting the ball. And maybe getting your hopes up over there is Brock Greenfield.
Batting fifth for Clark.
Well, somebody needs to put a bug in the ear of somebody because Game Changer is not being scored live right now.
Well, I wonder
Pitcher number 2,
if
Wes
Obermeyer
Jones.
did not make it go live. which may be a conversation where we call Ryan Deal down there and tell Obermeyer to make the game live.
That might be something we need to do. Now batting Wes Jones for Clark. He's going to take one just down for ball number 1. Jones, 260 hitter. No, excuse me, 303 on the season. He'll also start on the bump for Clark. We're trying to give himself a little early cushion here against the strong pitching Ethan Davis, and just a courtesy throw over there, token throw, excuse me, over to first base. 1-0 your count. Davis checks again. Third time, fourth time, kicks, now fires. And that one's laced the short. 6, he's going to fumble it. That one's going to go down as an E6. So Gow couldn't quite handle it. Tried picking it up again and underhanding, tossing it, and lost it yet again. So now 2 runners on, 1 out here for the Traders. And that'll bring up Bryce DeLories, the first baseman. Bryce, a 353 hitter on the season, so now we're going to have a little mound visit. Matt Wilbur, the acting manager, comes out to the mound, as does Schottmer, the catcher. Just a little pep talk saying, hey, get your head in the game. This isn't really like you. As if I remember correctly, it was Ethan Davis that pitched against the Winter Cologne Pheasants in the Sunshine League Championship game. And Davis went, 8 2/3 innings in the championship game. Davis kicks and deals. That one's going to be right down Broadway for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count to DeLories. Kick and fires. That one's going to be down the right field line, but foul. So now an 0-2 count to Bryce DeLories. Jay Huber, the second baseman, waiting on deck.
Yes, I do. Yep.
The 0-2 pitch outside, back pick over at first, and out will be Wes Jones on the back pick. Good toss over there by Schottmer.
And a nice little play there.
So now a 1-2 count to DeLories. Just a runner on second and 2 outs. See if Davis can get himself out of this jam, and that one's going to be in the dirt for ball number 2. 2 outs, 2 runs in the first inning. Deuces are double wild.
Yes, they are, as Brock Greenfield would say. And now he's standing out there. Looks like he's got a little bit more pep in his step now after the 2-0 lead here in the top of the first.
Glad to see that he found a belt.
Right.
That one skied. Back behind home plate. Where's it going to go? And it ends up over the press box. Did not think it was going to end up that far.
That's a car.
Good thing we don't
Stays
park over
alive.
there, right, Chuck?
Right.
So still 2-2. 2 DeLories, kind of extending this at bat as much as he can, trying to give his Traders a chance with the runner in scoring position. Here's a pitch from Davis. He's going to line one just past the outstretched hands of Pierce Smith. Around the plate comes Jones, and he will evade the tag on the inside part of the plate. Excuse me, that was Griffith rounding from second base.
3-0 lead. Here we go.
RBI single for DeLories makes it 3-0 early in favor of the Clark Traders. Not something we saw, especially considering it's just the first inning.
Yeah, nobody kind of expected this. You got a really good pitcher in Davis on the mound. 36 Ks to 1 walk. That's a crazy number.
Davis kicks, fires, is going to doink off the helmet
Put him in the concussion protocol.
of Jay Huber. Davis trying to argue that leaned into that one. I think, personally, it looked like he ducked out of the way.
Yeah, Huber got a shot of him over there at first right now. He looking.
Is he seeing double right now?
I'm not sure what he's seeing, but Huber seems to be fine.
That'll bring up Andrew. I'm going to need some assistance on the last name. Number 24. 171 hitter is all in the air. He's going to take strike one right down Broadway.
I believe it's Megdans.
Megdans?
I think that's how Joe pronounced it.
Well, I didn't quite hear Joe Van Gore, so I'm glad he pronounced it that way. Swing and a miss. Ball that was probably a little low for strike number 2.
The Angels need to get out of this inning. Stop the bleeding.
Very much unlike Davis to give up 4 hits and unlike the Angels to have a quick error. Maybe not quite ready to roll. 0-2 pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. One-two delivery going to be on the way. Davis finally gets the sign. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike number 3 for Clark. In the top of the first, 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 Alexandria Angel. They're going to leave 2 on base. After a half inning, Clark 3, Angels coming up to bat. Back to Cadwell Park in 90 seconds.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
You can become a friend of amateur baseball for next year's tournament.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park in Mitchell, South Dakota. Game number 10, a very interesting top of the first inning, Cole. I'll tell you what, not what I expected for sure. We'll see what Alexandria can do in the bottom half, but it's going to be interesting, Cole.
Absolutely. And first, let's look at Clark defensively. First in the outfield, Grayson Flory is going to be in left. Center fielder, Brent Griffith. Right fielder, Jeffrey Paulson. And then in the infield, Rhett Flory is going to be shortstop. Bryce Delory is going to be first base. Jay Huber, second base. Andrew Magdan's third base. And doing the catching will be David Novak. On the mound for Clark is Wes Jones. On the season, he is 1-3.
196 home runs on the year, Cole, so very dangerous hitter.
And up to the plate for start for the Angels, Cole Winandy, the second baseman. Winandy 355 on the season. He's going to loop one into center field. Griffith settles under it, and he will record the out for out number 1.
Batting second for the Angels, the first baseman, number 5, Tyson Gao.
That'll bring to the plate, who some have called the Sunshine League Shohei Ohtani.
I think we
5 Tyson Gao.
I think we
the
said
first
that.
baseman. Gao 397 on the season up to this point. See what he can do with 1 out. as Jones delivers right down Broadway for strike number 1.
Wonder if it's live on Game Changer yet or no.
Not according to my phone.
Okay. Very interesting.
0-1 count. Gow's going to pop one up to right field. Paulson out there in right settles under it for out number 2.
Batting third for Alexandria.
Well, I'll tell you what,
number 11,
things are about to get interesting for the Angels if they can't get out of this inning with at least a hit. 4 hits on the game so far for the Clark Traders. Clark, a heavy underdog in this game, can't hammer that enough. The Angels champions coming out of the Sunshine League.
Brings up to the plate the shortstop number 11, Jordan Gow. Gow 400 on the season. He'll watch strike number 1 right down Broadway.
Just got a notification that they are having internet issues down there. That's why the game is not being scored live. So assume Brock Greenfield is on the charge of spearheading getting that to work.
Gow's going to lace one down the line, and both umpires look at each other waiting for the other one to make the call, and eventually we do get the foul ball called. So 0-2 quickly to Jordan Gow. See if he can make something happen to avoid the Angels going 1-2-3 in this bottom half of the first. Jones kicks and fires. He'll watch ball 1 just below the knees. Making it 1-2. One-two. Gow laces one down the left field line once again. I believe we're going to have some bullpen action here for the Angels.
And we'll grab that shot for you here momentarily.
It appears they don't have a number 5 on the roster. Sure they do. Tyson Gow. 1-2 pitch. Jordan Gow. Pop fly. Left field. 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the first for Alec. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. 3-0 your score after 1 complete. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
Alexandria nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. After the first inning of play, the Clark Traders have the Alexandria Angels on what you might call upset alert. Over Charlie and I, we've seen plenty of Alexandria games in our time, and it ain't over till the 9th inning ends.
Yeah, it ain't no kidding. Might have to go a little bit farther than that, but
don't you say that.
Hey, you never know.
It's been a long day the way it is.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to a good one here in Cadwell, nonetheless.
Up to the plate for Clark is Jeffrey Paulson, the left fielder, number 9 hole hitter. For the Traders, he watches ball 1 and then watches strike 1 over the outside half of the plate. 1-1. Davis kicks, fires, and that one's going to miss a little low for ball 2.
Yeah, you just tell that Clark is a little bit more calm at the plate now.
Paulson's going to dribble onto the right side. Smith gets it out of his glove, fires, and not in time. Really good running for Jeffrey Paulson for the Traders.
Yeah, way to hustle down the line.
Fans, the Class A portion of the state amateur baseball tournament is underway in Yankton. In Game 1A, the Sioux Falls Brewers defeated the Yankton Tappers 8-5. Underway, the Black Hills.
Now a runner on first, Jeffrey Paulson, who we just saw has some pretty good speed. Bring up Grayson Flory, the left fielder.
The top of the order, and left fielder Grayson Flory.
Davis with a runner on first, trying to get himself out of another jam. Flory's going to square the bunt, pull back, but it was over the outside part of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Flory squares the bunt yet again. That one's going to miss high, 1-1. Now, Charlie, is he actually trying to bunt, or is he just trying to play some mind games here with Ethan Davis?
Yeah, could play some mind games to try to pull up a third baseman here.
The 1-1 pitch.
They have hammered it out to left consistently.
Davis kicks, fires. Flory does square, gets it down, but it will be foul.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to see him bunt here.
No, I doubt it. I mean, 2 strikes, you've got to be a very, very good bunter to bunt on with 2 strikes. Because if that thing goes foul, you're out of here.
I'd expect to see a swing here.
The 1-2 pitch. Inside, little defensive swing there. Smith over to second and out at first base. 5-4-3 double play.
Very impressive.
To get Alec out of a sticky situation there in the top of the second. David Novak now up to bat for the Traders. Still no game changer, so I'd love to tell you what Ethan Davis's pitch count is looking like. I guess we'll never know. Novak checks his swing. First base umpire says he did not. Ball 1. Tyson Gow over there at first base thought he went. Hands on his hips, did not like that call. Davis, 1-0 delivery. Swung on, driven to the left side. That's going to be a foul ball just by not very much. Once again, both umpires kind of looked at each other saying, you make the call. No, you make the call. Nevertheless, it's a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 delivery. In there for strike number 2. 1-2 delivery for Davis. Now it's going to be down in the dirt. Good block there by Schottmer. Still 2-2. See if Novak can't get something going here with 2 outs for the Traders. Two, 2 outs. Deuce is wild, and that one's going to be down low. According to Paul Ortman, they're going to check it first. They said it did not go. Full count, 2 outs. If there were runners on, they'd be moving, but they're not. Full count, Davis delivers over the outside part of the plate. Going to say just off for ball 4.
For the Traders, the shortstop, Brett Flory.
Now a courtesy runner at first base. We got a number on the courtesy runner at first.
22 is what I was
22?
told.
There's not a 22.
18 is what Joe said.
There we go,
now.
18. Zach Winter, the courtesy runner over at first base. So now runner on first, 2 outs.
Courtesy
Davis is
runner
going to
at
spike
first
one
base,
again.
Number 18, Zach Winter.
He's really making Schottmer work back there. The 1-0 delivery by Davis on the way. He kicks and fires. That one is outside, ball 2.
It's very unorthodox for Ethan Davis. 3 runs allowed in the first inning. Plus this inning right now, got a man he walked standing on first. Right.
Yeah, that Andy's struggling to locate his pitches as he fires. Little dribbler. Jordan Gow fires over to Tyson. It's going to pull him off the bag. They're going to throw back to second. And Flory will be out at second base. So for Clark, they score none on 2 hits.
No run, 1 hit, no errors.
Excuse me, 1 hit. 1 error, no errors, and 1 left on base. 1.5 down, Clark 3, Alex 0. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
I really wish a stinking game changer would work.
Yeah, me too.
And welcome back to Cadwell Park. We're still trying to get some things hammered out as far as our game changer, but hey, it happens, Cole, and we go on. But we can't rely on it. We've got a good game on our hands here. The underdogs, the Clark Traders, up 3-0.
Really untimely time for a yawn right there.
Right.
I was getting ready to talk, and then all of a sudden I couldn't. Yeah, you said, pretty good game we've got going here. Clark just kind of got on Davis right away, and then he started struggling to locate. And when you're struggling to locate, you want to put it more over the plate, maybe get some calls, and Clark was just able to loop some hits. They've got 6 hits so far in the game, including correction on the line score. They had 2 in that last half inning. And Alec just needs to get something going on offense. I mean, your pitcher's eventually going to give up runs. He's not going to be perfect all the time. So you need to get something going offensively.
If you look at Alexandria's batting averages, you say, hey, they have experience in this tournament. They have had an excellent year as far as Sunshine League play goes. And they come into this tournament with experience that really no other team has. You talk about the last 2 years for Alec. Lost to Lennox in the quarterfinals last year and Flandreau 2 years ago in the quarterfinals. So haven't made the deep runs that we have seen from the Angels, but still a very, very good team. And they know how to win games in this tournament. Down 3-0 definitely does not scare them. We saw a 3-0 deficit in the morning game, or in the second game of the session today as well. So would not expect to see Alexandria stay down this an extended period of time at least.
Schottmer at the plate, 367 hitter. He watched called strike 1 and strike 2. And he's going to loop that one into left field. Can the wind carry it? No. That is Flory out there camping under it for out number 1. I believe that is 4 flyouts for Alexandria.
Batting 5th for the Angels, the third baseman.
But I could be mistaken.
Pierce Smith.
So 1 out, that'll bring up the third baseman, Pierce Smith. Smith listed as a 281 hitter in the program. He's going to watch ball 1 just inside. Will
it be the first hit of the game?
Smith, no. Going to loop one out to right field. Paulson comes up and gets the catch. So 2 outs now for Alec.
Yeah, and still no hit to show for through this one. I think we may even see a pitching change as Gow is walking back from the pen, so could see him here. Would not be surprised. Down 3-0. We'll see how things go for Davis in the next half inning, but got to try to get something on the board here. Chip away at this 3-0 lead for Clark.
2 outs. Peyton Smith up to bat now for Alexandria. .333 hitter according to our program. Not sure what you got for him over there, Charles. It seems like we've been having different numbers all night.
Yeah, we have. I think we may have the pre-tournament or pre-district championship stats is what we have, but
that is also possible.
So things can change just a tick, but
Smith watches ball 2. The Alexandria fans, they're plentiful, did not like that strike 1 call. Still quite a few Canova fans that stayed over.
Yeah, he'll be playing this team in the next round. Well, at least the team that wins in the next round, and I am sure that Canova would prefer to play the Clark Traders in that one, as Canova has lost to Alec 2 years ago, excuse me. First round game.
3-1 count. Jones going to throw it in the dirt for ball 4, so there goes the perfect game. Smith reaches on the walk, so he's got 5 flyouts and a walk so far for the Angels. Still no hit. See if the designated hitter, Reed Smith, can do anything. Reed Smith on the year .275. Interesting position as the DH.
Yes, indeed. 16 hits, 17 RBIs up to this point for Reed. The designated hitter has a runner on. It's a good spot here for the Angels to maybe chip away. That one inside, as you can see on your screen.
1-0 to Reed Smith. Like you said, first pitch inside. Second pitch going to be down and out for ball 2. So now Jones starting to struggle to locate here late in the second inning. 2-0 pitch in there, called strike 1. I got to be careful so I don't signal that too early. Paul Ortman behind the plate.
Takes his time.
Very deliberate there with his strike calls. And after every pitch, he stands up, so it depends on if he points his finger out or not, if it's going to be a strike. 2-1, swung on foul back to the netting. 2-2. 2 outs. Deuces are wild here for the Angels in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, Deuces wild, big spot here.
The 2-2 delivery. Jones fires is going to be just off the plate for ball 3. So 3-2. Peyton Smith with a little speed out there on the bases. Would not be surprised if he took off here.
Jacob Giles up next. He usually comes in clutch.
Jones kicks, fires right down Broadway. Strike number 3 looking. $10 more to Cadwell Park improvements. After 2 innings, Clark 3, Alexandria 0. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left.
So sore.
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
1.
Back to Cadwell Park after 2 innings complete. Clark Clark has Alexandria on upset watch, up 3-0. Davis still on the mound for Alexandria. Now batting is, I believe, Brent Griffith, the center fielder. He's going to watch ball 1 low. He's going to watch ball 2 low.
Leading off the top of the 3rd inning for Clark, the center fielder.
Davis really trying to hammer at the knees. Paul Artman not giving anything below him. The 2-0 pitch catches the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. As update on the game changer, still no game changer. So whatever issues they're having must be pretty serious.
Right.
3-1. Davis at risk of walking Griffith. Griffith follows one back to the net, 3-2. That's not something you see very much in the state tournament play. The on-deck batter going out to get the foul ball with the bat boy sitting right there.
Told him to sit down.
Full count to Griffith. He's going to swing one, pop one back into the...
Jody Rose's car is where it's at now. Full count here, Cole. What do we do here? If you're Davis on the mound, what are you throwing?
Davis is going to give him some gas, and he's going to tell Griffith, catch up to this if you want to. Good luck. 3-2 pitch. Nope, it was a breaking ball. Griffith swings.
Beautiful pitch, though.
Davis makes me look like a fool, which is probably not very surprising. And Griffith records out number 1 for the Traders. Brings up Wes Jones to the plate. This is where if I was keeping an old-fashioned book, I'd be able to tell you what they had done previously in the game. I'm not keeping an old-fashioned book.
Well, I'll tell you, we expected to have a game changer that was live.
They must be having some pretty serious internet issues down there.
Yeah.
Davis watches strike 1, or excuse me, Jones watches strike 1. Ball 1 skips in there, so now 1-1 your count. Davis sets with the glove right by his face, kicks and fires, and Jones fouls it back to the net, 1-2.
Jones was lucky to get a bat on that one. He was very late, just happened to get the bat out there.
One and 2. Davis trying to get his second strikeout of the game. And it's off the outside part of the plate for ball 2. 2-2. Deuce is wild, or is that only when there's 2 outs?
That is only when there's 2 outs.
All right, so deuces are not wild yet. Jones, little defensive swing. We can call that a pop out, or a pop fly out, or a fly ball out.
You'd have to ask Brock. That one is what he usually rules it. But
well, you're gonna. If you ask Brock Greenfield, he's gonna say one thing. If you ask Johnny Kirshner, he's gonna say another. I'm gonna rule that a ball caught by Davis at the mound for 2 outs.
That's a fair assessment.
So 2 outs. That'll bring up Bryce DeLories, first baseman. See if he can't get something going in the top of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. Davis bringing the heat. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball starts at his shoulder and breaks down right down Broadway for strike number 2.
And Davis is in a spot here to really help his team out. Can he pull it off? 0-2 pitch way ahead. Expect to see something. Makes him chase.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Clark goes 3 up, 3 down, if I'm not mistaken. And they leave nobody on. 3-0 your score after 2.5. We're back to Cadwell Park after this.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with Agtegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local Agtegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
And welcome back to beautiful Cadwell Park. Game 10 of the tournament, game 4 of the night, features the Clark Traders up 3 against the Alexandria Angels.
See Jacob Giles up to bat. 323 average, 20 hits, 15 RBIs, and 2 home runs for Jacob Giles. First pitch in for a strike.
Playing right field here today for the Angels. Still on the mound is Wes Jones for the Traders.
Ooh.
Giles fouls him back right over my head for strike 2.
Ooh, that one actually did hit something.
It hit something.
I would hate to have parked back there.
I didn't hear what Joe Bro said.
Jody's happy he moved his car. He usually parks back there.
He usually parks right up next to the...
He's got that insurance to pay for it. In the meantime, Giles puts one to shortstop, and he'll beat out the throw.
Fires over. That's going to be an infield hit.
Yes.
For the Angels. First hit of the ball game comes from the 8-hole hitter.
Batting ninth for the Angels.
Get a close-up here on Giles. He hustled that one out.
Brings up Jared Zenz, the center fielder.
I feel like this is the inning where the Angels kind of get things rolling again, if you will.
Now, a question for you. Were you going to say that before Giles just got a hit?
Absolutely not.
So no outs, runner on first. Wes Jones, first sign of any struggles on the mound for him so far this game. He's been really good through 2 innings. Can the Angels capitalize, or can Jones, for the Traders, shut him down? Second pitch, grounded over to second. 4-6, and no throw over to third. That'll be a fielder's choice. 4-6 put out.
For Alexandria, the top of
Flory couldn't quite make the throw over to first. So now 1 out. Runner still on first. Brings up the top of the order, number 4, Cole Winandy.
Yeah, Winandy on the air, a 342 batter, 25 hits, 24 RBIs, which is a team leader. As I just checked, yes, a team leader for the Angels. 6 home runs as well, so see what he can do here with 1 on first.
Jones kicks, fires, breaking pitch right down Broadway for strike number 1. Winandy looked like he was taking all the way. Pickoff move back to first. Zen scampers back there safely. One strike here to Winandy. Jones kicks, fires. That one's going to be outside for ball 1.
Let's try program number 0439.
PA announcer Joe Van Gore.
Bring it to the press box.
Announcing some
program
numbers.
Yeah, going to the Corn Palace Festival. Michael Ray tickets free voucher to get into one of those.
Runner takes off when Andy turns on one, sends it down into the bullpen, foul ball. Well, wonder if that was a straight steal or maybe a hit and run. You'll never quite know, as now we've got a grounds crew member running out into the bullpen to grab the foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cole and Andy. Jones throws it back over to first. Zen scampers back quickly. I don't believe that is Jones's fastest pickoff move.
No, more of a token move. Tell him to get back. They're expecting a steal here, as we witnessed before.
When Andy pops it up, second baseman Huber settles under it, makes the catch for out number 2.
For the Angels, the first baseman.
So now the Angels, will bring up Tyson Gow, the first baseman, 0 for 1 on the night.
Yeah, Gow, 400 batter, 32 hits, 21 RBIs, 3 home runs on the year. You know, up and down, this Alexandria Angels team, very dangerous at the plate, just have not shown it. Only 1 hit to show for tonight. Runner goes.
Zenz takes off, throw down to second base, not quite in time. 1 hops in there. Good jump by Zenz, but an almost even better throw by Novak. That was a strike, I believe.
Strike, yes, it was called strike. Good work there.
So now a runner in scoring position for Tyson Gow. See if he can't do anything with it. Zen's very quick on the bases. I'd assume anything that gets past the infield will be a run scored for the Angels. Kicks and fires. That one's going to be inside for ball 1. 1-1 your count. Still no game changer.
Correct.
Well, shoot. 1-1. Jones kicks, fires. Gow fouls one back.
That might be on a grill right now.
Well, it'd be pretty close. I wonder if it caught that netting or not.
May have. It'll be interesting to see the setting next year with the netting and the press box. It says it expands and we get a new one with air conditioning.
I already know it's going to be beautiful.
Right. Yeah, appreciate every single penny that goes towards Cadwell Park and its renovations.
Gow grounds one over to Flory. Flory fires over first, and the throw will take DeLories off the bag. Pulled him off the bag, so that'll be E6. First error for Clark.
For Alexandria,
So
the shortstop,
Gow on
Jordan
first,
Gow.
Zenz on third. Bring up Jordan Gow, the shortstop, with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Two outs for Jordan Gow. Tyson Gow takes off. Jordan's going to watch strike 1 at the knees. Defensive indifference sends Tyson Gow into scoring position. Be interesting to see what Alexandria can do with this situation. Down 3, they need to capitalize on this, as Jones is going to step off the mound. Oh, 1 pitch. Check swing, but it's going to be a strike called at the knees. Jordan Gow not impressed. The Alexandria faithful not impressed. Two-strike count to Gow. He cannot watch anything close, or Paul Artman might ring him up. The 0-2 pitch. Jones kicks, fires. Gow lifts one. Left center field. Camping under it is Grayson Flory, and he will record out number 3 for Alexandria. No runs on a hit. They're one Clark error, and they're going to leave 1 on base. After 3-0 your score. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
Session sponsor, has been the world's only Corn Palace in Mitchell.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. Agtegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, Agtegra will link your farm to the future. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. Your score after 3 innings complete: Clark 3, Alexandria 0. Traders up to bat. They will lead off with Jay Huber, the second baseman, as well as the manager for the Traders. You know, Charlie, not something we've seen from Alexandria so far this year is
playing behind.
Playing front. Well, I mean, they've lost technically 4 games this year, but not a very commonplace here for the Angels. As Davis still on the mound, still dealing.
I would expect to see him. You know, you can't take him off for 1 bad inning. You have 6 hits, though, on the board against him. It's only 1 error to show for as well. So, I mean, you can't pin it all against him, but it's hard not to.
As Huber's going to watch one at the knees. Davis working quickly. He's not here to mess around anymore. Breaking pitch going to be upstairs for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Defensive swing down low. Foul ball back to the netting. So we'll replay 2 and... sorry about that. We'll replay 2 and 2. Once Davis gets set again. Glove up by the face. Now down by the waist. He's going to wind and deliver. Slow breaking pitch. Grounded over to second base. When Andy got it there in time for out number 1. Good play by Wenandy.
Last call, program number 0436. Last call, 0436. For the Traders, the third baseman, Andrew Magadans.
Andrew Magadans, the third baseman for the Traders. Up now. 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
Anything with a game changer yet, Cole? Or
that one's going to be low. Still no game changer. The 1-0 pitch to Magadans. Inside on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Yeah, still no game changer. Must be having some serious internet issues down there.
Yeah, I'm sure they scratched it up and said we're fine. So we'll get a full game report, I'm sure, after the game is over. I know the game is being scored, just not live.
Just not being broadcasted live, you might say.
Should go throw a jetpack down there for him.
I don't think jetpacks are invented yet there, Charles. The 2-1 pitch popped up over by the first base dugout, and it's going to land straight in the Clark Traders dugout and bounce out. Good chase there by Tyson Gow, but to no avail. It is 2 and 2. As now we've got kids fighting over the foul ball. We got a wrestling match here, and the older sibling, it appears, yanks it out of the younger sibling's hand, and she's going to go return it. Now she's being chased by another kid, and we got mayhem here for a couple bucks. And that one's going to be popped up. Gauss should be able to get over to it, and he does for the second out of the inning.
For Clark, the right fielder, Jeffrey Paulson.
Angels look a little bit more relaxed here.
They do, and Davis seems to be working quicker, which seems to be throwing Clark off more. Clark off their game a little bit more in this fourth inning. First pitch, skied. Davis is going to settle under it. No, it's not going to be Schottmer. It's going to be Gow. He record the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Clark after 3.5 innings. Clark 3, Alex 0. Back to Cadwell Park after these messages.
Traders 3, Angels nothing.
The best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're
3, 2,
0, 4.
And welcome back to Cadwell Park. We've played 3.5 innings. Your score, Clark 3, Alexandria 0. Still on the mound is Wes Jones. Charlie, do you expect any big changes here from Alexandria? Not only maybe not their lineup, but are they going to try and make some adjustments here to try and get on to Jones a little bit? I would assume they almost have to, don't you?
I think you have to as well. You know, he doesn't tend to walk a lot of guys, but you gotta, maybe go to a few bunts here and there and make him work a little bit more, get his pitch count up. I think Wesley Jones has only pitched 28 innings up to this point, so he doesn't have a winning record as well, and he's playing arguably what a lot of people would say is the top 2 team in the state this year. So you're going to get to see some really good small ball, I think, coming up here from the Angels.
And we did see that they tried doing that a little bit when they had Jared Zenz on base. They got him on base, and we tried a little hit and run a couple times, and eventually he got over to third. They just couldn't capitalize.
Right.
Step 1, you got to get somebody on base, though. That's not something that Alex done very much this game.
Yeah, right. You only got 1 hit to show for it. It's just not going to happen.
That pitch from Jones, well outside for ball 1. Michael Schottmer, the catcher, is up to plate.
And going back to Jones real quick and how he pitches, he does not tend to walk a lot of batters. He'll throw strikes no matter what, no matter the pace. So I wouldn't expect to see a lot of Angels being put on base by base on balls, but no, he's a great pitcher, and he'll find the strike zone.
The 2-0 pitch is going to be on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. I feel like Joe Bro's making fun of me a little bit.
He is.
That's all right. Oh.
There it is.
And Schottmer's going to line one into center, right to the center fielder, Brent Griffith. And he will make the catch for out number 1.
The third baseman, Pierce Smith.
Well, Schottmer will have a little bit more time to get the catcher's gear on. That one lined out. Now we're going to see number 24, Pierce Smith. Definitely the lower end of the batting averages for the Angels, but still has 18 hits, 15 RBIs up to this point on the year. Let's see what he can do here. Jones has been throwing strikes, though, Cole. You can't doubt that.
No, he's been doing a good job letting his defense do the work, because that's a little dribbler, a little 1-3 put out for out number 2. Again, maybe not a big strikeout guy. Maybe he is in regular season, but not this game. But he's just letting the defense do the work behind him. He trusts his defense, and he knows that they're going to make some plays. So all he has to do is just go up there and throw strikes, and everyone else will take care of it for him. That's exactly the level of trust you want in your team, especially in a state tournament game.
Yeah, you go from the lower end of the batting averages now to the upper echelon. Peyton Smith now up to the plate.
2 outs. Jones delivers. It's going to be a ball, a little off the plate inside. For ball 1. Peyton Smith been up to bat once. Couldn't tell you what he did because I don't remember. The 1-0 pitch over the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, we'll have to watch again here, but it appears as Wesley Jones may be throwing a knuckleball here. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't. You watch that closely and let me know. As now Smith grounds it over to Flory, and Flory, a 6-3 putout to end the inning. After 4 innings, 3-0 your score in favor of the Clark Traders. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
If you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Back to Cadwell Park after 4 innings. Clark 3, Alexandria 0. Ethan Davis still on the mound for Alexandria. Grayson Flory, the top of the order, batting for Clark. Charlie, maybe not a big surprise on what Davis has been able to do these last couple innings, but Alexandria almost took him out.
Yeah, you put a couple guys actually in the pen after we go back and assess what just happened, but you know, Ethan Davis on the mound, you put your faith in a guy who is really good, has a really good right arm, and I think Ethan was expected to finish this game or at least get out to a huge lead, and right now they're at a pretty good deficit in this game, but they have a lot of faith in the guy, and expect to see him for a majority of this game, maybe the whole thing.
Flory swings at one in the dirt. Was not able to check his swing, and he will get thrown out at first base. That'll bring up David Novak, the catcher, who I believe has a hit on the day.
Catcher David Novak.
One out. Davis kicks, fires. That one's going to be popped up. Shallow center field, long run for the center fielder out there, Jared Zenz, but he's got plenty of speed for out number 2.
Yeah, Zenz shows some serious speed there. You know, a lot of good center fielders in this tournament. Zenz, I would put him up there, at least top 5 as far as range that he has. Some serious speed under him.
Maybe second to Spencer Negebauer.
Right.
Of the Mount Vernon Mustangs.
I really want to keep Chase Corton's name in the hat because he is a very special player out there, too.
So 2 outs that'll bring up Rhett Flory, the shortstop, made a couple plays out there on the infield for Clark. See if he can't get a little 2-out rally going. That one's going to be in the bottom half of the zone for strike number 1. 1-1. Davis again working quickly. That one's going to be at the knees for strike 2. 1-2. Davis, I'd expect a breaking pitch outside to get him to chase. As Davis started his windup, but it appeared that Flory still had time. So now 1-2. Davis really wanting to work quickly to get himself out of here and get the bats back going for Alec. 1-2. Davis fires, and it's going to be just low. Ball 2.
Be interesting to watch that one again.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
What's it mean?
The deuces are wild. I don't know if I can say that, Joe Bro. 2-2 swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Clark. They lead 3-0 after 4.5 innings. Back to Cadwell Park in 90 seconds.
No runs, no hits, no errors, none.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, as I just wrote down some bingo numbers and got myself a bingo. Because I don't play by the rules. I make
Did
up
you
my own
really?
rules.
So you just got a bingo.
I did.
Good for you. I think it is not only frowned upon, but against the rules for someone sitting in the press box to play bingo.
I didn't win. I didn't yell it out. I didn't win anything.
Right. Bring it over to Joe and see what he says.
I should, just to get his reaction this late in the day. You never know what you might get from over Joe.
All right, you might get a handful of cash. No, Joe's really good about what he does. Very professional guy.
Swing and a miss for the designated hitter, Reed Smith, number 15. Trying to get something going for Alexandria. Only 1 hit in the first 4 innings. Not something we see often at all. As Smith's going to round 1. Shortstop Flory going to fire over. He's going to take him off the bag. It's going to be E6. Smith, throw over to second base, and he's hosed. And the tag is there, out at second base. So an E6 on the throw by Clark. So now 2 errors for them, but Smith took off. Very good hustle by David Novak, getting over there to back up that throw. He picked up the ball almost immediately, fired it over to second base, and Smith was not even close. So now Jacob Giles, the right fielder, will come up to the plate with 1 out. If you're Alexandria, you really wanted that runner over there on first or second base. One 0 pitch. Jones kind of taking his time here. And that one's going to miss outside, ball 2. So Jones maybe not working as fast as he has in previous innings. Maybe he knows that he and his defense just got away with one there. That one's going to be down and in for ball 3. So a red light here for Jacob Giles. Giles, not a guy you want to walk very speedy on the base paths.
Yeah, he is. Remember last year he had a pretty rough go. Got to first base here in the state tournament and had a tumble. So hopefully he can stay away from that.
3-0 pitch, going to be just off the plate inside for ball 4. So if you're Wes Jones, exactly what you did not want to do is walk Jacob Giles.
Yeah, Giles standing on first there.
For Alexandria,
Wouldn't necessarily call him a threat to steal, but definitely can move around the base paths if necessary.
So 1 out, bring up Jared Zenz, the speedy center fielder. Giles goes on the pitch. Pitch is called a ball, and that one just spiked there by Novak.
Boy, he really called my bluff there. I said he wasn't stealing.
Made you look like a fool. Pitch was called a ball. 1-0 your count. So now you got a quick runner in scoring position. Zenz gets anything out past the infield. It should score a run. A blooper over in the right field. Right fielder playing very deep right now for Clark. As now Jones kind of struggling to locate. It's now 2-0. If you're Jared Zenz here, you almost have the red light here, 2-0. Knowing that Jones hasn't found a spot in this whole inning. 2-0 pitch. Jones kicks, fires over the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. Now 2-1. Now Zenz has the green light. Jones getting the sign, taking a little bit of time. Now he gets set. Takes a look back, kicks, fires. Zenz squared to bunt. That pitch was just off the plate. It's now 3-1. So a really good eye there by Zenz to pull back on a pitch that would have been just out.
Yeah, we're expecting some small ball here from the Angels. As you mentioned, a 3-1 count. I wouldn't expect to see him swing here, Cole.
But exactly what, like you said, small ball with the top and bottom of this lineup, you've got some pretty speedy guys.
Right.
You can get away with playing this small ball because you know they might beat out anything. That pitch called strike at the letters. Zenz was about to flip his bat over to the dugout. He is not impressed with that strike call. As myself as an umpire, there's nothing worse than a batter disagreeing with you is fine, but when they take a lot of time adjusting their gloves afterwards, that's when you start telling them to get back in the box. Full count, 1 out. Zenz takes one downstairs and inside for ball 4. So now with 1 out, that will bring up the top of the order, Cole Winandy.
For the Angels, the top of the order, and second baseman.
Yeah, if you're the Angels, this is the man you want up to bat.
This is almost the exact situation. You couldn't really draw it up any better.
No, you could not.
Jones struggling to locate, so he's going to try and start throwing him a little more over the plate to try and get some strike calls. Winandy, a really good hitter, and he got some pretty good speed on the base paths. A hit out in the outfield for sure scores 1. Ooh. Was that the top or front of the press box? I couldn't quite tell.
No, might have got Rodney Haas sitting over there.
That was
Rodney getting hit, yeah.
That would have been a bad deal.
And 0-1 count here, 1 down, though, nonetheless.
0-1. 180 takes outside off the plate, ball 1. Just about said ball 2, as we just got the bingo pot up here in the press box. Pretty good size one.
Yeah, it is. We'll let Joe do the honors of announcing that, but a fairly nice pot for this crowd.
1-1 to Winandy. Base hit, scores 1, maybe 2. He's going to foul one back into the parking lot. 1-2 your count. If you're Jones here, I wouldn't say this is you definitely need this strikeout, but then you just get Tyson Gallup to the plate. You almost need a ground ball to get a double play, get yourself out of here.
Right,
that'd
be ideal.
But first things first, you got to throw strikes. 1-2 pitch, swung on. Big swing and a miss for strike 3. Kind of fooled Winandy with the breaking ball upstairs. So now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tyson Gow up to bat for the Angels.
Gal in the season, a 400 hitter, 32 hits, 21 RBIs, 3 home runs. He's in a big spot here for the Angels.
Two outs. Jones kind of slowing down up there on the mound, but still pitching pretty good. Big swing and a miss for strike one. Tyson Gow wanted a 3-run hit right there.
Yeah, he was thinking 3-3 ball game with that one. 0-1 the count. Again, runners on first and second.
Again, wind still blowing out to left field. Center field flag really not doing it any justice. These flags back by the press box are. That one's going to be downstairs for ball one. Good block there by Novak, because any pass ball, you get 2 runners in scoring position. And that is really, really bad if you're the Traders.
Cole Hamels has retired.
1-1. Pitch of the knee. He's going to be called a strike. Gow did not like the call. Alexandria faithful did not like the call. But it's a strike nonetheless. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're going to watch that one again. Yeah, that was probably the right call.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jones kicks, fires.
Oh, man.
Up at the eyes. Maverick buzz in the tower right there. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild.
Right.
The 2-2 pitch on the way from Jones. Kicks, fires. Swung on, driven down left field line. It's going to be a fair ball. In comes 1 run. And they're going to, what a throw in from third base, but the ball squirts away. So it'll be a single for Tyson Gow. And he will advance on the throw. Scoring 1 run. 3-1 your score now in favor of Clark.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Jordan Gow.
Yeah, 2 in scoring position here as well.
Yep, base hit. Unless it's the left field, probably scores 2 runs, because that was a very good throw out there from left field. Grayson Flory out there playing left. What a throw. Almost had a play at third as well. 2 outs, Jordan Gow dribbles 1 to Flory at short. 6-3 putout to end the inning. So the Angels get 1 run on a hit. No errors. They're going to leave 2 on base. 1 error. 2 left on base. 5 innings. 3-1 your score. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey, Form.
As we welcome you back to Cadwell Park, 3-1 your score heading into the
$112 as well, Cole, to mention.
Leading off for Clark.
$112, and I believe we did have a bingo winner.
Correct.
for $112. But we go into the 6th inning here to 3-1 in favor of the Traders. Davis still on the mound. And the pot just got updated, $120 in the bingo pot. Nothing better than a juiced pot right after you won a little bingo.
You got some late entries there. You got to wonder how that all transpired. Oh, a 1-0 count.
1-0. Davis still on the mound. He's going to get one at the knees for strike one at the plate.
Still feels like these fans are just a little caught off guard about what's happened so far in this game.
And they have every reason to. Not a situation that Alexandria has been in very much. So now
we're going to learn a lot about both teams here.
1 and 2. Davis gets Griffith to swing and miss at one in the dirt. Glove up by the face. He kicks and deals, and it's going to be outside, 2-2.
And Schottmer gives that one right back to him, says, let's go again here. Get him down.
Griffith lines one in the right center gap. It's going to go down for a base hit, and a good throw in from the right fielder out there. That's Jacob Giles, so limit him to a single, but yet another hit.
From $112 to $120, and Brady from Beaver is the winner.
Brady from where?
I didn't hear what he said.
For the Traders, the pitcher, Wes Jones.
From Beaver? Peaver?
Northeastern South Dakota, Sisseton.
Huh. Little town up by Sisseton, according to Joe Van Gore. Peaver.
Even has its own interstate exit.
One attempt by Wes Jones. Now Clark trying to play some small ball. Mr. Brock Greenfield out there giving the signals at third base. Maybe signaling another bunt. Griffith got some speed over there at first. That's pretty close. As Jones is going to take one up high. Ball one, now 1-1 your count. No outs. See what signs Greenfield is given.
Ooh.
One swung on and fouled back. That's a good one right there. Does that happen to be by chance up by that cornfield we have up there?
Yeah, it happens to be.
Well, she's all yours. I won't get up there till harvest time.
I'll be long gone by then.
Exactly. One ball, 2 strikes to Jones after he fouls one back. Davis kicks fires, going to be in the dirt. Good block back there by Schottmer. Really good job so far today by Schottmer behind the plate, not letting anything past him.
Gotta love Schottmer wiping the plate off. That is good stuff for Michael Schottmer, helping the ump out, move the game along as well.
2-2, no outs. Davis kicks. No, not yet. Now he does. Kicks, fires. Breaking pitch.
Beautiful.
Called strike 3 at the letters. Caught looking another $10 for Cadwell Park improvements from Maybe Eye Clinic.
Quite possibly our press box next year.
Very possibly our press box next year.
Yes. Yes. Hopefully they split it in half, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of windows open in one part, and it'll be something else. I think every window in the place is open right now. So what's the point of air conditioning?
Well, that's because if the windows were closed, it'd be so doggone hot in here.
Right.
As Delory's the first baseman now up for Clark. He's going to take one at the knees. 4 strike 1. Griffith still up there at first base. Oh, 1 pitch. Grounded over, takes a hot hop. 5-6-3 double play to get Alec out of the top of the 6th inning. Double play to end it. After 5.5 innings, your score, Clark 3, Alec 1. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
6, correction, 5.5 innings.
Don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Welcome back to Cadwell Park here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Clark Traders lead the Alexandria Angels. Should we call them the Alexandria Angels of Anaheim? Because the Anaheim Angels, Los Angeles Angels for MLB?
Yeah, I could do that.
The catcher, Michael Schuckmer.
Right, from Hanson County. Yeah, they put a lot of Mitchell guys as well.
The Alexandria Angels from Alexandria are down 3-1, and they're up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They're going to lead off with Michael Schottmer, the catcher. Schottmer done a really good job back there behind the dish.
He has.
Davis has been kind of wild at times, but he has blocked everything, and he's going to take one over the inside part of the plate for strike one. Thought that one was inside, but it's not a base. Home plate umpire Paul Wortman said it caught a piece. 0-1 pitch. That one is inside for ball one.
That one zips right inside at the knees.
I better give Ryan Deal, the real deal, his spot back. We'll scoot over a little bit. I'm kind of using his seat right now as a little armrest. The 1-1 pitch swung on over to Flory at short. 6-3 put out for out number one. That'll bring to the plate Pierce Smith, the third baseman.
The third baseman, Pierce Smith.
You get some good ones? Yeah. All right, good deal.
I might go back down there.
You might have to. It starts getting pretty close.
Very interesting is the score. Not what anyone would expect, I suppose. Yeah. Or anybody else. I think 42% of people, Jody.
Jody said that 42% of the brackets chose Alexandria to win it all.
Yeah, you'd be a safe bet to take a Sunshine League champion or a Corn Belt League champion.
That's exactly what about 90% of teams or people did.
No one would expect the rep number 3 out of the EDL to come in and maybe get an upset.
But it's called August Agony for a reason.
Yeah, we've always had one pretty interesting upset in the first round. Will this be a hit? Maybe even one or two.
According to some people, we've already had one.
Right. Yes.
As that one's in there over the outside part of the plate for strike one. Pierce Smith again up to bat. Jones still on the mound here for Clark. Still working, only allowed 2 hits so far this game. He's had 2 errors behind him. And still only 1 run for Alexandria to show for, as that one's might be in the other baseball fields across the street.
Yeah, they're probably playing softball tonight, huh?
Well,
maybe not.
You never know.
Right, who does?
There's always something going on here at Cadwell Park.
Nice complex here in Mitchell.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and that one is over the inside part of the plate. Pierce Smith said he thought it hit him.
Right.
Check that on the replay for me, Charles.
Yeah, I'll let you know what I see here.
It did not appear to me that it hit him. But the count is now full with 1 out.
I don't think it did. I think the wind got close to him.
And strike 3 called over the inside part of the plate. Smith goes down looking. $10 more to Cadwell Park Improvements from Maybe Eye Clinic. Now with 2 outs. Peyton Smith, the left fielder, up to bat. See if he can't get something going for Alexandria here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Jones kicks, fires, strike 1 over the outside part of the plate. I'm going to do another welfare check on the old game changer.
Yeah, I know. Ryan Deal said he attempted to get that at least passed along, so appreciate that, Ryan. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it happens, and we move on. Game's playing. Here we go.
Yeah.
This could be the
last time I checked, the Earth is still spinning.
Are you sure?
I think so. Payoff pitch, going to be outside for ball 1. Peyton Smith and the Alexandria faithful did not like the strike 2 call.
Well, winner of this one does take on Canova.
That is correct. 5:30 on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 5:30 on Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
And strike 3 called. Smith not impressed, but another $10 to Cadwell Park Improvements. After 6 innings of play, Clark 3, Alexandria 1. Back to Cadwell Park for the 7th inning after this.
No errors, none left.
Acres Ahead is back with Agtegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local Agtegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park for the 7th inning of Game 10 of the South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Thanks for tuning in to Live Ticket TV's exclusive video coverage of the entire tournament. We'll have all 31 Class B games, as well as all the Class A games going to be played over in Drake Field, just across the parking lot, as that one's inside for ball 1. Ethan Davis still on the mound for Alexandria. Does that surprise you at all, Charlie?
What is that? I was looking at the cameras here.
Does Ethan Davis still being on the mound surprise you at all?
I don't think so. Yeah, you got to have your guy up there, and I think Ethan is them. He's allowed 1 hit since that.
2-1, he's working quick. That one inside 3-1. Batting now is Jay Huber, I believe. 3-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 3-2. Jay Huber trying to get on base, give himself some padding. Davis working very quickly. Huber, soft little liner over to second. 4-3 for the putout for out number 1.
For the Traders, the third baseman, Andrew Magadans.
Bring up number 24, Andrew Magadans. See if he can't get something going here for the Traders.
Yeah, defense is playing really good right now behind Davis. They just have to get something created on offense. I don't think this is the score of this game that we projected, but the Angels might have overestimated the Clark Traders.
Yeah, Alexandria might have started looking past them a little bit, but kudos to Clark for showing up fast and early.
Correction, underestimated. That's the word I wanted to use.
Run it over to Davis. Tough play. He's going to fire it over, and his foot did stay on the base for out number 2. Very close play over there at first.
Jeffrey Paulson.
Now brings up the 9-hole hitter, Jeffrey Paulson, the right fielder. So again, very quick inning. Davis working extremely fast on the mound for Alexandria. First pitch, breaking ball at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Big swing and a miss by Paulson. He just needs to try and get a little bit of contact, get himself a chance, and he checks his swing. Did not go, drop third strike. It will be out number 3, 3 up, 3 down for the Traders in the top of the 7th. Back to Cadwell Park after these messages.
No hits, no errors, none left. After 6.5 innings.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. Agtegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, Agtegra will link your farm to the future. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park here in Mitchell, South Dakota. The bottom of the 7th inning, the Alexandria Angels up to bat. This is getting more and more interesting with every pitch thrown, every second that passes. Two very, very good teams in this one. So, the Angels did not expect to see a really good team in Clark. Up 2 runs here. What will the Angels do? And that one's going to be hit long, about 300 feet exactly, I would say, and caught.
And a very good catch out there in right field by Jeffrey Paulson. Very speedy right fielder. If that one gets down, that one might have been a triple.
Jacob Giles.
So 1 out. Jacob Giles. If I heard Jody Broza correctly, he's the one that kind of lit a spark in this offense there in that 5th inning to get a run across. He's going to foul one straight back to the net. He'll go down 0-1.
Giles again 1 for 1 on the day. We could use a little bit of juice from him to start things off. 1 down though, Cole.
0-1 pitch, breaking ball, breaks around the plate for ball 1, 1-1. Interesting. So I found the game changer. It's being streamed on the tournament page, but not the teams page.
Yes, that is.
Interesting.
But Fred is.
But it's
running.
there.
Yes, Fred is running it down there, so you have to give him a break. He's doing a very good job.
That is being scored live. He's got to take a little different route to find it. 2-1 to Giles. Jones needs a strike here, and he's going to get one. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt for strike number 2. Giles now needs to protect with 2 strikes on him. 2-2
spot
pitch.
here.
1 out. Big pitch for Jones. And breaking ball high and away for ball 3. Full count. Expect Giles to still be aggressive here at the plate. Doesn't want to watch anything close. (3-2) grounded down the first base side. It's going to go just foul.
Good work there on Giles' part for fouling that one off, staying alive here.
Wesley Jones, 93 pitches through 6 1/3 innings. Giles officially 1-1 on the night. 3-2 pitch, swung on, and strike 3. Big strikeout there for Jones of the Clark Traders.
Yeah, Jones is quite simply having a wild game for the Clark Traders on the mound. He has thrown 94 pitches to this point. Don't know how many strikeouts, but I would be I would be impressed to see the number. That is for sure.
Jared Zenz watches strike 1 right down Broadway, officially 0 for 1 on the night. The 0-1 pitch from Jones inside. It will be off the plate for ball 1. One and one now to Zenz. Very speedy center fielder for Alexandria. He's going to watch a breaking pitch. Catch the outside part of the plate for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Jones has now thrown 97 pitches, Cole, and is very comfortable on the mound. I would not expect to see him get pulled anytime soon unless the Angels get some serious guys on base.
1-2 pitch swung on, popped up, shallow left center field. It might drop, and it will. That'll go as a hit for Jared Zenz, so maybe a little spark here for the Angels with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
For the Angels, the top of the order. And
exactly what you want here at the Angels. Speed on the bases, top of the order at the plate, and Cole Winandy. Winandy 0 for 3 on the night, according to the official book. Zenz on the move, pitches inside, throw down, going to be off the plate. That'll be a stolen base.
Off the bag. Ball. It was a ball.
Yes, pitch 1 was a ball. So 1-0 count. Speedy Zenz in scoring position at second. Winandy swinging a miss on Wesley Jones's 100th pitch of the night.
Big spot in this game. Right here, Cole Larsh.
I don't think I can put into words how big of a spot this is for both squads. Alexandria running on opportunities, and this is a very, very good one for them. The 1-1 delivery from Jones. Swung on, lifted center field, long run in for the center fielder, Brent Griffith, but he makes the catch. Alexandria, they score no runs on a hit, no errors. They're going to leave 1 on base. After 7 complete, Clark 3, Alexandria 1. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Leading off for Clark.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park here in the top of the 8th inning. Pitching change for Alexandria. Tyson Gow comes in to pitch. Top of the order comes in.
Jacob Giles
Clark.
in left.
So Giles goes to left field. Peyton Smith goes to first base. Who goes to right? Pitch in there at the knees for strike one.
Tyson Gow, a 4-1 record on the year. He's pitched 8 games to this point.
Pitch in there for strike two. So Grayson Flory and the Traders need to get their opportunities here. They're not going to have many others late in this game. That one's just off the zone.
Yeah, simple thing here. The Angels cannot give up any runs.
Hey, who's playing right?
I have no idea. It's Giles is in left.
First base is Peyton
First
Smith.
is Peyton Smith, yes.
No, you missed it. I got it. These guys are too young.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Same.
Hey, you got those fancy dancy cameras over there. Who's in left field?
I would pull it, but we are having our net in front of us give us some really good blur.
Check it with the center field camera, you dork. As that one's lined over to Peyton Smith now at first base for the second out of the inning.
For Clark, the shortstop, Brett Flory.
First pitch, lined on the right field line and foul. Action in the bullpen for Clark, as now they're walking away from the bullpen.
Where is he?
Oh, that's the bullpen. Keep her going.
15. Reed Smith in right. Yes.
So they dropped the DH. 1-1. Now to Rhett Flory, swing and a miss for strike two. Gow on the mound, he's not going to let much through, so Clark needs to really rely on their defense right here to limit Alexandria and hold on to this game. 1-2 pitch upstairs, ball two. Two outs. Deuces Wiley's going to ground over the second baseman for 3 putout. 3 up and 3 down for Clark after 7.5 innings. 3-1 is your score. Back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder.
as we welcome you back to Cadwell Park. It's officially, I believe I can call it crunch time for the Alexandria Angels as they are on upset alert. The Clark Traders score 3 runs in the first inning after they kind of get a hold of Ethan Davis. Then after that, they have not put anything up on the scoreboard except for a couple of hits and one Alexandria error, Your score is still 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning.
50-50, $145 to
$145.
Evan from Mitchell walking away with that.
Evan from Mitchell, that's the 50-50 pot. I don't think it's quite the biggest that we've seen so far this tournament.
No, I don't know if people are, stunned at this
game. I think people are too stunned to purchase 50-50 tickets.
Well, to draw it up to that, I'll tell you what, these fans are expecting the Angels to put something together in these next two halves. But 2 chances here for the Angels before things run out, Cole. We need something to happen if we're going to keep this game going. It'll be interesting to see here.
And Jones still on the mound for Clark as Tyson Gow gets one, pops one up. And catcher will not be able to get over there. Good hustle there by David Novak, diving towards the Clark dugout.
I think the Clark Traders are starting to understand here. If they can start hustling some things out and making things happen, they're going to be moving on.
It is all or nothing right now for the Clark Traders. They've done a good job of holding them. They just need to hold on for 6 more outs. And it sounds way easier said than done, especially against this dangerous Alexandria Angels team.
Again, Gow 2 for 3 today at the plate.
1 strike to Tyson Gow. Gow pops one up again. Can they get to this one? Novak. And he will not be able to get it. Foul ball. Tyson Gow, 2 lucky breaks.
Yeah, Tyson Gow getting bailed out right now. It's just interesting that Novak hasn't been able to make these last 2 plays. Huge as far as this game goes. If Gow gets on base, you'll bring it back to that moment right there, and Novak not being able to make that play.
So now 2 strikes to Gow. He's went after both of the pitches that he's seen so far. And with 2 strikes, you have to protect. Can't go down looking. As much as maybe Eye Clinic wants to donate $10, as we got bolts of lightning out in right center field. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is a huge strikeout for Wesley Jones.
Wesley Jones is putting the state on watch right now. This man is having a game for himself for the Clark Traders.
For the Angels, Jordan Gow.
And I just said there's lightning out in right center field. Don't you worry, that's up by Brookings.
I don't think these 2 teams will want to stop this game.
No, we're going to play through rain, snow, sleet, or hail, much like the USPS.
Oh,
maybe not quite. If there's sleet right now on August 4th, that'd be a bad deal. Jordan Gow not at the plate, 0 for 3 on the night. Watches the first pitch downstairs. Second pitch is going to be just off the plate for ball 2. It's a good eye here for Jordan Gow. Another guy that Wesley Jones needs to strike out here. The 2-0 pitch from Jones popped up. It's going to be over the press box. I didn't hear it hit a vehicle. But it's a good thing we don't park over there, right, Charlie?
Darn right. And this game is so intense right now. The crowd, we have a great crowd on hand, and it's silent.
This is one of the bigger crowds we've seen in the tournament so far, and very few murmurs going on. 2-1 pitch going to be down low, 3-1.
And Jones is flat out throwing strikes tonight, and right now he has a 3-1 count on Gow. Jordan Gow, 0 for 3. Would be a great time to get going if you're him.
The 3-1 pitch is going to be outside for ball 4, so Jordan Gow will graciously take his free base. Wesley Jones, 109th pitch right there. I do not expect him to come out of the game anytime soon.
I wouldn't either.
For Alexandria, the catcher, Michael Schottmer.
1 out. Michael Schottmer, the catcher. He's also 0 for 3 on the night. Jones kicks, fires. That one's going to be down in the dirt for ball 1. If you're Jones here, you just got to keep throwing strikes. Your defense has been making plays all night. I would expect nothing different right now. The 1-0 pitch. Inside off the plate for ball 2. Wesley Jones not throwing a strike in a little while. Again, needs to locate. Two balls, no strikes. Delivery by Jones. Popped up back over the road most likely. So now 2-1 to Schottmer. Jones looks at first, kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Good pitch there by Jones. 2-2, only 1 out. Gow stands at first. Does not appear to be a big threat to run at this moment in time. Two balls, 2 strikes. Jones kicks, fires, buzzes the tower. Now the count will run full. 3-2.
You can hear a few Alec fans tell him to take that one. I don't know.
Full count, 1 out, runner on first. Big spot here for Jones. Can't afford to let an Alec runner get in scoring position, and called strike 3 at the letters. And Gow runs over. He's going to get tagged. And we're looking at a double play. What do we got going? Gow went. He thought it hit him. Is the inning over on a double play? And it appears so. Clark's running off the field. They might have just turned one of the weirdest double plays I've ever seen. Alexandria pleading with Paul Ortman behind the plate. Both the other umpires, they don't know what's going on. What do we have here? We're staying here till we get this thing figured out. Lots of Alec players not impressed.
In the bottom of the 8th inning, no runs, no hits.
And that is the end of the 8th inning.
After 8 innings, Clark 3, Alexandria
Clark
1.
leads 3-1. We're gonna step aside. We're gonna keep it here.
Wow, Cole, I don't know what to say. Just watching that unfold. I don't think I've seen anything like that.
Wilbur's still talking with Paul Ortman behind the plate. It looked like he was going to punch him out, and then he just signaled out. So I don't know what. So we've got.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Something like that was going to happen.
So we've got. What's the situation here?
Okay, so is it a dead ball on
now
a strikeout call? Because how?
So we've got random people standing up and clapping. They don't even know what's going on. We're now having discussions with Jay Huber. And Gow is going back to first base. Brock Greenfield's walking back from third base. We need an umpire's conversation here. If you're these 3 umpires, if you're the 2 base umpires right here, what are we doing?
Well, it's one man defending for himself right now.
Yeah, you cannot leave Paul Ortman stranded on an island by himself.
That would be the weirdest.
2, you gotta talk about it. So now,
the bottom of the 8th inning will resume.
So now we've got one conversation with the umpire that was not even involved.
So now we have to go back and, oh man.
From Yankton. Earlier, the Sioux Falls Brewers defeated the.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea what's going on.
In the 5th inning,
I'm lost. The first base umpire is still back there talking. How about we talk to some other umpires here? Bottom of the 8th inning, we got 2 outs. They're going to send Gow.
So the strikeout will stand.
The strikeout will stand, but because it hit him, is it a dead ball because it hit him, and it's a strike 3 because he was over the plate? That's what it's got to be. So it's a dead ball, so Gow goes back to second, so they're going to rule that it hit. Who was even up? It hit Schottmer, but he was over the plate and in the strike zone. So strike 3 on the hit. And Gao went, but it's a dead ball, so Gao goes back to first. So we got 2 outs. And that one's going to be inside for ball 1.
I've never. Right, yeah, that'd be a good time to hit somebody. I think Peyton Smith may have thought about charging the mound after that one. Tempers are a flare in here. Ryan Deal made a tweet as well. It might be worth her time checking that one out. Runner steals.
Runner goes, and throw down will be off the bag. The count is 2-0, yes. I believe that's just going to be ruled a stolen base. Not any errors given. So Pierce Smith, the third baseman. He's 0 for 3 on the night. He's looked at 2 balls. Yeah, Jordan Gao just straight up steals second. Jones kicks and fires. That one's going to be at the knees for a called strike number 1, so 2-1. Jones now at 118 pitches. Thought he got out of that one, but he did not, much to his chagrin.
Ryan Deal's tweet is hilarious.
Live look at Cadwell Park. I'm going to have to click on that. 2-1. That one bounces in 3-1. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so 3-1. Jones wants a new baseball. This has got to be the wildest game of the tournament so far.
Oh, 100%.
And it's not even close. First of all, the fact that Clark is up 3-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning against was probably the second favorite team to win according to the public. 3-1 after what just happened. 3-1, that one's going to be fouled over the dugout and into the concession stand. 3-2. Full count, 2 outs. Gao's at second, so he's likely not going to run.
A huge spot here. Expect, I don't know what to expect, Cole. You can expect anything in this game.
Welcome to August Agony, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, oh wow. I haven't seen something like this in a long time.
Here we go.
The payoff pitch, swing and a miss. No, he fouled it off.
Everybody clap your hands.
So still full count. Rodney Haas,
Cool
Cadwell
down a
DJ,
little bit, maybe.
Trying to get everybody to clap.
Another big spot here, though, Cole.
Yes, you are correct. 3-2, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Jones kicks, fires, lined out into center field. Center fielder comes up and makes the catch for out number 3. So after all that, after 8 innings, your score is still 3-1. We're finally going to take a break from Cadwell Park. We'll be back on Live Ticket TV after this break.
Alexandria 1.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Trying to explain what just happened.
And welcome back to Cadwell Park. We are watching a dandy unfold here. Definitely a classic in this 2023 tournament of August Agony here at Cadwell Park. Cole, let's talk about it. Clark is going to try to put some insurance runs up on the board. The Angels still have a chance to get going here. We're going to see Tyson Gao continue on the mound. It's going to be a very, very wild end to this one in the 9th inning.
Gao, first pitch at the knees for strike 1. I believe that is Griffith, yes, the center fielder at the plate to lead off the 9th inning. Gao working fast, swinging a miss for strike 2.
These boys want to go back to bat.
Yes, they do. They want to get some revenge for what just occurred, I think. Brent Griffith, 2 for 3 on the night. He's going to dribble one back to Gow. Gow's going to take it, fire it over to first for out number 1. Good play there by Gow and really good throw over to first base. That'll bring up Wes Jones, the pitcher. Maybe try and get some insurance runs for himself. Even though I'm not exactly sure what they can do against this very good pitching performance of Tyson Gow so far.
Yeah, Tyson almost should have been their guy, but you can't take it away from Ethan Davis and his performance. He had 1 inning. I mean, that's it. 1 inning that just got away from him.
The 0-1 pitch called strike on the outside corner, so now 0-2 to Wes Jones. The 0-2 pitch outside for ball 1, trying to get Jones to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jones. He's going to try and take his time because Gow is humming up there. 1-2 pitch, swung on foul down the first base line towards the Clark bullpen.
So far, definitely the game of the tournament, I would have to say for sure. But we'll see how this thing unfolds. It could be a game of the decade if it turns out.
1-2 pitch, high and out for ball 2. So now 2-2. Again, thanks for joining us on Live Ticket TV. Your score 3-1 in favor of Clark. The 2-2 pitch swung on, dribbled back to Gow, and it'll be an easy 1-3 putout for the second out of the inning. That will bring up Bryce DeLore's the first baseman for the Traders.
Clark, the first baseman, Bryce DeLore.
Two outs here in the top of the 9th inning. Tyson Gow, 21 pitches here through 1 2/3 innings. Bryce DeLore's 1 for 3. First pitch, big swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch popped up high and out of play down the left field line. Heads up ground screw. As now it is 0-2. So a big spot for Gow. He wants to work out of this thing as fast as possible. Get his guys back up to the plate. 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled back into the baseball fields across the road.
And Gow's throwing strikes right now, no question.
Yeah, he's trying to throw as many strikes as he can to get himself out of here and get the Angels back at the plate. 0-2 pitch swung on, little pop up. 2-1 Andy at second base, and he makes the grab. 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 9th. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Your score, Clark 3, Alexandria 1. Back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Well, either this is going to be
your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
And welcome back to Cadwell Park in what has been the most interesting game of the tournament so far. Thanks for tuning in on Live Ticket TV, game number 10 of the Class B tournament. And it's coming down to this. Alexandria is down 3-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Peyton Smith is up to bat. Wesley Jones still on the mound for the Traders 120 pitches later.
Well, Cole, here it is.
Here goes nothing. The 0-0 pitch from Jones. In there at the knees for a called strike number 1.
Now, he has been throwing strikes, no question, and he has showed, his stats coming into this game. 36 Ks to 5 walks, and he has just proven that he's going to throw the ball in there and let his defense play behind him, and the defense has done so.
The 0-1 delivery, breaking pitch, going to catch a piece of the top for strike number 2. So Smith, so far, watched 2 strikes. Maybe he's just trying to time him up a little bit.
Smith will have to throw something together here in the 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes, pop up. It's going to be shallow in foul territory. Third baseman ranging over, and he makes the catch. Good catch over there by Andrew Magadans. 2 outs remaining for Alexandria.
August Agony.
I'm kind of at a loss for words, and so is the whole crowd. I mean, this is still, for how late it is right now, a very good crowd here at Cadwell Park, and very little noise is being made.
But this game is far from over. 1 down, though.
Wesley Jones, 126th pitch, is somehow fouled into the parking lot.
Very
it looked
odd.
like it almost looked like it bounced off the plate from my angle. Of course, it was not even close from that. No idea who those 2 are.
Same.
So now 1 strike. Wesley Jones, 127th pitch here. Can he go the complete game and lead the Traders to the upset? I don't know, best upset in a long time.
I would say, in my recollection, yes.
For sure the tournament. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reed Smith, the current right fielder, up to bat. He's going to foul that one back off the plate, so now it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes from Wesley Jones to Reed Smith. Jones kicks and fires. Reed over to Andrew at third. Little lobber, and that's going to be an E5. And they're going to know they're going to hold him up at first base.
That's the break.
We just about had ourselves a situation at first base. Wowzers. Third baseman Andrew Magadans fielded it pretty cleanly. Throw sailed. The first baseman Bryce Delories. Now runner on. And that'll bring to the plate Jacob Giles, the left fielder. He's officially 1 for 2 in the ball game. Wesley Jones, this will be his 130th pitch. Kick and fire. Thought about throwing on a bunt. That one's going to be just off the plate for ball 1. Holy cow, Charlie.
Yeah, you don't say.
1 ball, no strikes. Kick and fire. Bunt placed on the right field line. Magadan's going to field, throw over, and he will make the play at first base. That's a good 5-3 putout. What a recovery from the E5 last at bat to the 5-3 putout. Now Jared Zenz, the center fielder, Alexandria, down to their last out. 42% of the public in the 605 Sports Bracket Challenge pick Alexandria to win the tournament.
And here it goes.
Alexandria down to their last out. Wesley Jones, 131 so far this game. Reed Smith, decent speed, sits at second, but for Clark, they do not need to worry about him whatsoever. They need to get Zenz out. Kick and fire. That one's going to be down Broadway for strike number 1. Jones, what a performance by him.
Yeah, what a performance from him. You know, the Clark team, he's let his defense play behind him as well. you have to give this man all of the credit, no matter the outcome of this game.
One strike, swung on, driven down the right field line, and foul ball.
Whew. That would have made things very interesting.
And now Alexandria down to their last out. I think if that one would have been fair, the right fielder Jeffrey Paulson, he's quick, but he wouldn't have gotten there. That would have for sure scored one, and we'd be sitting with Jared Zenz at second base. Now 0-2. Zenz officially 1 for 2 this ball game. Here we go, Charlie. The 0-2 delivery from Jones. Dribbled up the middle. The second baseman, Huber. Huber fires over, and it's over. The Clark Traders have upset the Alexandria Angels in the first round of the South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament.
For Alexandria in the bottom of the 9th inning. No run. No
Wesley Jones, 134 pitches, will complete the game for the Clark Traders.
Oh, wow. That is definitely the biggest upset in this tournament's history. I mean, that's like a 116 upset, if you will. So, fans, you just witnessed history here at Cadwell Park. An absolute, wow, there's no words for this goal.
I'm speechless. I mean, what a game by Alexandria. Ethan Davis gives up 3 runs in the first inning. They allow nothing except for 3 hits the rest of the ball game, and their offense can't keep up. Clark allows 1 run in the 5th inning, and that is all they let the great Alexandria offense get. I mean, what a game we just called.
I know. I don't know what to say. That's going to bust so many brackets for sure. But let's talk about what happened in this game. First inning, top of the first inning, the Traders go up, score 3 runs, Cole, and absolutely blow the doors off. We thought, you know what, Angels have plenty of time, and just were not able to recover. They did, however, get 1 run that scored in the bottom of the 5th inning, which was absolutely a crazy moment there. Then we had a very wild moment in the bottom of the 8th, and led to the bottom of the 9th, where nothing could happen. Let's talk about the man on the mound. Holy buckets, Wesley Jones.
It was unbelievable. I mean, the performance he just had was unbelievable. I mean, what a performance by him. 5 or 6 different times Clark had somebody warming up in the bullpen. They never brought him out. Wesley Jones went through the complete game. Let's go through the line score here quickly. For the winning Traders, they score all 3 runs in the first inning on 7 hits and 1 Alexandria error. For the Angels, they score 1 run in the 5th inning off of just 3 hits, but 3 Clark errors. They left 4 on base. I mean, was it a pitching dominance by Wesley Jones?
Absolutely.
Or just Alexandria not being able to catch up to him? Was it just something that they haven't seen all season? I mean, what was the key?
I think the key was that Jones was able to throw strikes, and when the Angels put the ball in play, the defense behind Jones was absolutely phenomenal. You cannot discount the job that they did behind Wesley Jones, but oh my gosh, Wesley Jones just pulled off the biggest upset in this tournament's history, I would say. And we had a chance to call this game, Cole. These 2 teams gave us an instant classic. Forever, fans, if you're still listening to this one, you just witnessed history here at Cadwell Park, 2023 August agony. But I don't know, Cole, what it comes down to is if you can throw strikes, you're going to go deep in this tournament. And the Clark Traders just pulled off history.
Clark will move on to play Canova Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. That'll be the early game there. I don't know what else to say, so I think we should just wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in to South Dakota Amateur Baseball on Live Ticket TV. I'm Cole Larsch. Charlie Preen beside me, Jody Brozick, and from Brock Greenfield. We wish you good night from Cadwell Park.